scary moments will be captured. So stand up, scream, and make sure the boys feel you.
And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Well, good evening, everybody. Game time, Brian, in my mama's basement with Primetime. No, Primetime Phil is not here tonight. It is Loyal Cowboy filling in on the fly for the ill Primetime Phil. Everybody say a little, hope you get well, Phil. What's up, Loyal? How are you, man?
Good.
Everybody good? We see. We got in the house here. We have. Curtis is in the house. He was the first one, followed by JoJo. What's up, JoJo? We got Loyal in the house. Oscar Perini. What's up, Oscar? How are you, my man? Kid Cowboy, what's going on? How are you? Brad Harris, missed you this afternoon. I hope all is well with you. Alina, hey, Alina, how are you? East Side is in the house representing. What's the area code for Houston East Side? I'd rather say that.
Hello, everybody.
Representing Houston. Jeff Lee, Lady Libra, Sugar Daddy's in the house. I did put, just so you guys see, I got a super chat earlier. There's Mark Hutchin going in. The 281 representing, all right, well, pick one. The 713 or the 281. And So Over It is in the hopper. So we have qualified for one giveaway. We're at 88, so we flip it over, and we have $13 towards the next giveaway. So I'm keeping my tally there. So what's up, Loyal? How you doing, my man?
Just chilling. Just, get ready for get ready for the season. Just got kickback work.
Yeah, I mean, stuff. OTAs are in high.
OTAs are going on.
Yeah, OTAs are going on. Exactly. I did just get off the phone. That's why I was a little late getting my act together. Randy Stites called me. Let me just tell everybody, the doctors told Randy that there was no way that he should have survived the impact. He was telling me that the combined velocity was over 150 miles an hour. They crossed the lane and hit him. So he doesn't sound great, but again, you got to keep it in context. He's lucky he's alive. He's got some numbness all on the right, his whole right side of his body. He's got to go to a rehab facility.
He didn't have a stroke, did he?
I don't. They think he may have. Yes. Yeah. But I mean, he called me and he was talking to me. He wasn't like, he was taking his time. You could tell he was struggling.
Yeah.
But I had a real bad brain injury. So I know full well.
Strokes ain't no joke.
But I didn't have a stroke. Oh, Mark Hutchin. There you go. I already put one in the
What's
hopper.
Up, Mark?
And I'm going to put another one in the hopper for Mark. Shout out to Mark Hutchin. He's always supporting the channel. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it.
Prayers for Stites, and hope he gets better and he's back on his feet and all that, and be back in time for football season.
Yeah.
But like you said, ain't no joke.
It ain't no joke at all. But his spirits are high. He did have a room reserved for a training camp. But he's not going to be going to training camp. He's going to try and get to a game sometime this year. I told him that's smart. They're going to be sending him to a rehab in Illinois. So, but listen, they expect him to be able to recover. So that's the important thing. How much of a recovery? There you go, Mark.
I wouldn't rush it.
Not sure. At the end, not real sure. So we shall see. But I'm glad he called me. I was able to talk to my man, Mr. Lollipops. He might be listening, so everybody say hello to Randy if he is. If not,
What's going on, Randy? Get better.
because he's in the hospital with not much to do. So, but everybody up in the chat, right now I have the t-shirts, which I could show you guys. I think I sent, I don't know who I sent what, but I got the t-shirts in most sizes, but I'd have to let you know about the sizes. And I got the black hats and the gray hats, brand new.
I
They
see the
are for
shirt with the
sale.
avatar with you on there, and who else is on there? Is that
Who's that?
the
Oh,
t-shirt behind you?
this one here. That's the one I got from the draft that Mark made me. I could get these printed up, but this one's kind of mine. It's an XL. I
Oh,
don't,
okay.
it's got me, David Wiley,
Mm-hmm.
Primetime Phil, and Sean Sharif. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it looks like Sean Sharif. It's Mark Holmes.
Oh, his hair looks longer in that photo.
And this one is Dallas Mafia
Okay,
with my logo on the back, which is kind of cool.
I
So,
like it.
yeah, he made it. So Mark says if I want something that he can make it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have hats. If anybody wants to buy a hat, let me know. All I have right now is my Venmo, which I put up there. Hats will be $48. That's obviously that's everything. So so just let me know. Shirts, I figure 25. That's probably a good price. I only have a few left before I get my new supply. So if anybody wants anything, just reach out to me at GameTimeBrian@gmail or say something in the chat, and we'll make it happen. But not yet a Glimmer Man. I do have some Romo jerseys that
I got a couple Romo jerseys.
Yeah.
I got
What's
a Des
up,
Bryant
Tommy
jersey.
Montoya? How you doing, my friend? I hope you're feeling good, my man. I know you're down in your luck, but I know you've been feeling a little better. So, and I mean, again, it's one of those deals where I just hope that people just look at the big picture. It's football. We love our squad. We hate teams. It's all in fun. I think it's all in fun, but at the end of the day, it's not life and death, right? What's life and death is your wife, your kids, your parents, your animals. That's how I look at it. So everybody needs to chill. What's up, Elena? How are you? But let's get right into the OTAs, Loyal. I'm going to reach out to you. If we see anything in the chat, Loyal, just point it out if they're asking something. I'm going to just run through OTAs, people, and, I'm going to ask Loyal his thoughts, and you guys can comment as well. Frisco, the first media availability for the Dallas Cowboys OTA practices was Wednesday, Humpday, as the team began its season outside on the grass field before weather in the area forced them inside of the Ford Center for the final portions of practice. Loyal Cowboy, when are you going to get your own channel going? He's afraid of the OBS, Mark Hutchin, but
I'll get there one of these days, Mark.
Here's the deal. You don't have to use OBS. There's Restream. There's a lot of real easy. I could help him get started. That's not
I need to go through Livestream 101, but I'll get there one day.
Thanks, Mark. We're up to 38 on our second rolling. I am going to include Rowdy. I'll go get it shortly. Rowdy is going out the door, people.
You talking about this
been
Rowdy?
on my set. So if anybody would rather have the Rowdy bobblehead, you will get him. So Rowdy's leaving. I think he might be the bad luck in my house.
So going through the OTAs. So I was looking up. So I pulled up something. It says Zeke, Rico both get solid splits on first team. So more than likely, like you said earlier, it's going to be a running back by committee. I mean, how do you feel about that?
Running back by committee. I love it. That's what we want. That's what wins in this league. That's what wins. What do you guys think? I think running back by committee is the way to go. Now, if you're the Eagles, you're going to say, no, we want to go. I got news for you. Saquon, whoever's going to be that number 2 guy is going to get some work. But in Dallas' situation, it makes total sense. Yeah, hold up. Let me go get Rowdy. Go ahead, talk. I'll be right back.
So Rowdy looks mad. My Rowdy looks mad. He's sitting there smiling. So let's see. So what do you guys think about the running back by committee in the chat? How's Carson doing and where are they playing him at? Let me see, Mark. Let's see. Carson reps all were as a boundary cornerback.
Well. Forget about that. Well, Rowdy's no longer with us.
Rowdy's gone. You cut his head off?
Well, here's Rowdy. Here's the base of Rowdy. It's very heavy.
Oh.
And
He
here's
got mad and threw him. He
took
took his head off. See, I told you.
Here's his fucking head. Here's an arm.
Oh, damn.
So, listen.
That must have happened during the Green Bay game, huh?
No, I was just carrying it over here. My wife was like watching me. So, whatever, man. I give up. Rowdy's like, I'm not leaving in one piece. Fucking Rowdy. Sight and Trops. Nathaniel Pete is going to be the number 2 guy to go with RJ.
Zell. RJ Zell.
Who's
EJB, you're in Caribbean? Oh, Caribbean Sea? Okay.
Sight and Trops, $4.99. Sight and Trops. Thank you so much, Sight and Trops.
Lemmerman says I'm pounding Elliott in the first quarter, then using him on short yardage.
Let me see.
That's not a bad thing. I mean, you don't want to use. Obviously, we want to see what kind of shape Zeke's in. I mean, obviously he's in good shape, but football shape. We want to see if he's in the. We get the Zeke of old. I mean, we're not gonna get the rookie Zeke back, but maybe we'll get a better Zeke than what we had before he left.
We're up to 43 towards our next goal of 75. So we're over halfway there for another drawing. As of right now, we got one drawing. Sorry, people. Rowdy was going to leave the building. I should have known better.
So the next thing I seen was on the OTAs. It said BB Guyton with second team to begin OTAs. So that's kind of Guyton's kind of a shocker to me.
Well, I told everybody that last week. When they line up in OTAs, they're going to make Chuma Edoga the starter. Now, that make no mistake, barring injury, game 1, the rookie, or unless he's a total flop, the rookie will be out there. If not, listen, we already have a hard schedule. Okay, if we got to go with Chuma Edoga for any length of time, then we're in deep doo-doo. So, again, we got some question marks.
Or, they could they could trick us all. Maybe they could move Tyler Smith over to left tackle, move BB over to left guard, and then have Hoffman at center, Zach Martin, and Terrence Steele. Maybe they could go with that lineup because BB does have tackle experience as well. I mean, guard. Sorry.
They just can't. My opinion. Thanks, Brad. I'm writing your ticket out now. They can't just go into the OTAs giving these rookies the starters. That's just not how it works.
No, they got to earn it.
Yeah. So anyway, Brad says, yesterday I had a tornado warning, and now the weather is fine, but my power just went out for some reason. Hopefully it won't
these
go
tornadoes are bad, Brad. I was
tell you
looking on the
one
news.
thing,
They
man.
said Texas, they got hit bad.
Well, I watch Reed Timmer. I watch Reed. He's on YouTube. REED, Reed Timmer. He used to be on that show, Storm Chasers, a few years ago. He has this machine. I think it's an old F-350, but it don't look like an F-350. It looks like a damn tank. He's got all the armor over it and all these windows. They literally drive into a tornado, and then they drop these spikes into the ground to hold the truck there, and they shoot up drones into the tornado as well as rockets into the tornado to gather info. It's awesome to watch, man. Really,
they're crazy.
These guys are nuts. But Brad.
So you don't think Dak Delusion? You don't think they'll move Tyler Smith?
I don't think.
I mean,
so
they
either.
probably won't, but you never know. I mean, it just depends on how
it'll be one
of
those situations.
But I think their long-term
where
plan is Tyler Guyton.
Yeah, well, I think it'll be one of those situations if they're inundated with injuries and they're only like remember Zach Martin did it a few years ago, and then he ended up having that knee injury, but still, he went out to right tackle. He don't
You
want
got to
to
have somebody cover Dak's blind side.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean,
it ain't gonna be Chumi Edoga. If it is, then whether Dak wants to stay or not, or they want to
he's gonna be
sign him or
running
not,
for his
you're
life.
gonna
I
be
mean,
dead. So why?
I think we'll see a lot of Guyton and BB in the preseason, and I heard they're going to put Trey Lance out there a lot in preseason, see what they get out of him.
Yeah.
So the next topic I got
I could go down it, but I can't believe I just I can't believe.
Yeah,
I
you
did
already
it.
covered it. Duga and Hoffman were on the first team. Says Tolbert and Brooks both
we
getting
could
first
glue
team
this.
reps.
I'm
So
not
who
gonna
do you
give
like
it
better,
away, but we
Tolbert or
can glue
Brooks?
it. Who do I like better?
Out of Tolbert and Brooks, who would you rather see? And how would you rather see, chat? Tolbert or Brooks?
I like Brooks, but they're gonna give Tolbert every opportunity.
Yeah, we just haven't seen a lot of Tolbert. We've seen very little, and I don't know. Maybe he might come out balling. Hopefully.
Well, Curtis
They
said,
praised him high in practice, and they've been doing that the last couple of years. But then you don't see him anywhere in the regular season.
Well, Curtis says Tyler Smith to stay at guard, period, and T.J. Bass and Brock Hoffman compete for jobs too. Yeah, well, that's why he's saying that, Curtis. But I don't want to get into hypotheticals and injuries, but God forbid Tyler could go out to left tackle in a pinch. You have BB who could play left guard. Hoffman can play center. T.J. Bass could play guard. You have a lot of flexibility. But what would make it that much a better is for Guyton just to be that good out of the gate, which is tough for a left tackle, but it definitely can happen. So it can happen. Texas Poker, what's up, buddy? Brian, is Mark all right? I heard him coughing. I haven't talked to Mark, but I do know that he's battling a cold. He texted me this last night, and then I texted him this morning. He never got back to me. Hey, Josh Allen led the league in interceptions. He must be blind on both sides. Dirty Sanchez, I like Josh Allen. He also has won how many divisions in a row? So, again, I think a lot of times people get too caught up in interceptions like they did with Dak a couple years ago, like they did with Jalen last year. When things are going bad, the quarterback takes the hit. And why? Because you get paid the big bucks. I think the quarterback, NBA tip off TNT.
Yeah, I'm watching the Kid Cowboy, the Mavericks, and the Timberwolves.
We're gonna get out of here. And we'll do
I can
a
watch it
shorter
from here.
show.
I'm good.
All right, let me ask him some more stuff. You touched on that. So let's see here. We'll skip over the Trey Lance. That was looking at some of the defensive rookies. Marshawn Nealon won several reps against Cowboys starting offensive line.
I think he's going to be a good player.
Yeah,
I really do. I think he's going to shock a lot of people. A lot of people don't know who he is, but I think he's going to come in and make an impact. I'm not saying he's going to be like a world beater, but I think he's going to be a good player for us. Yeah,
Marshawn Nealon, he's going to come right in and be able to stop the run. He's going to have to develop a pass rush like all young players. Very, very few young players come into the league with multiple pass rushers. Even as good as Micah Parsons was, he didn't have very many pass rush moves. He just
the problem with Parsons is he just got pushed around.
But I mean, he just used his athletic ability to get to the quarterback. He's still developing. He needs to learn an inside move. That's what Charles Haley was saying.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Maris Leofau spent most of his practice time rotating between first and second team. So what do you think about Leofau? You think he's, to me, he's going to be forever linked to Marshawn Lloyd, the running back at a USC, because they went bing, bang, bing, bang. Or Jalen Wright, who I liked at a Tennessee. He went a few picks later.
He could be another good player for us. I could see him, possibly down the road.
They like him
starting.
Well, for his flexibility. he wasn't that great in college. That's the scary part. But that doesn't mean that he doesn't, transition into the pros and be a good pro. I've seen that before, but he, for the Notre Dame, he was good, but not great. So that'll be interesting. I ain't gonna lie and sugarcoat it. I wanted Marshawn Lloyd, but the fact that we got Leofau, if he works out, then I'll be wrong. A cornerback, Kalen Carson. He's the guy that we got out of Wake Forest. Kalen Carson is a ball hawk. People are really loving what they're seeing.
They're using him. They said they were using him as a boundary cornerback.
Yeah, exactly. Which means he covers the open part of the field, like the more athletic side. You don't have the, and they're going to try him in a slot too. They're going to, try him in all over, throw as much as they can at him. Almost 6 foot. The cornerback was a ball hawk. He slipped into round 5, and a lot of teams had a 3rd round grade on him. We'll see. But the last time we heard something like this was a Deron Bland. This is why they're so excited. They got a guy in Kalen Carson who that's how they saw Bland. They actually
got Diggs coming back.
Yeah, and we'll see. I did hear next week they're having there's a little more practice. Yeah, they'll be June 4th through the 6th is a mandatory. Thank you, Curtis. Appreciate it. I wanted Wright too, Vinny Hagen. I wanted Marshawn Lloyd. Give me either one of them. So that'll forever be linked to Maris Leofau. But yes, what did you say, Loyal? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just talking about Diggs.
Diggs.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, the coach said that Diggs is okay. Excuse me, but that Overshown, Demo as they call him, looking real good. So the Marvian Overshown is definitely ahead of Diggs. They said if they had to go full speed, Overshown's ready now. Diggs may be ready, but he hasn't gotten to that step on the field yet where you put him through that. Everything's timed out for these guys coming back from injury. Everything is, even if they feel like they're good, they're both going to start out training camp on the side. That's just how it works. You would think. Now, they may let Overshown go. That's how good he's looking. But Diggs, they will not let him do much. Which brings up my next thing.
Well, he got hurt in practice, so why would you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Brad, that's my Venmo. You should be able to click on it. If anybody wants a hat, I figure hat's $48. They cost me like $31 plus $9 shipping, $9.50 depending on where you're at. So it's costing me a little over $41. So I figured $48. I got the black hats and the gray hats for now. I'll have more hats hopefully in a couple weeks. So, and I got T-shirts that we could do for $25. This says Game Time Brian on the front. Well, listen, Coyote. What am I going to give them away? I already lost money on the first few. They cost me $31 a hat. These are real deal. Here, let me show you. Well, that's why I give them away, bro. But a lot of people are asking me for hats, so I finally did it. There you go. These are the gray.
Oh, I like it.
That's the gray. I got 3 gray left, and I have 2 black left. So
Get some blue ones.
Yeah, I know. I ordered them. I got blue with a different logo on it. I got somebody tell me, I don't care how much, I want one. I'm like, all right. So that's why I did that. It is what it is. Yeah, thanks, Curtis. I'm just doing what people ask me to do. Again, his shipping. I work for the post office. Actually, I think I sent one to Mark Hutchin. He'll tell you. Overshown did get hurt last year, but he's already looking really good. So he's going to be ready to go probably for camp. They may start him out slow just because. Yeah, I got Eagle Green. I got Kelly Green hats with Game Time Brian on it coming, and I got navy blue with my non-3D star logo that says GB in it. It's actually kind of cool looking. Then I think when I picked them up,
should have put a troll on those green ones.
Yeah, right. yeah. And then the next one I might do white with royal or like blue, something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so we'll figure it out, man. We're moving right along. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think? I mean, what's your opinion on Diggs? You think he's going to be? Obviously, we're not bringing back Gilmore. Obviously, we're not bringing him back. So
I think he'll be ready about week 1, but I wouldn't use him too much in the preseason. I mean, you want to get him fully recovered.
I don't know
you want to make sure
rub the mystic.
You want to work him in. You don't want to just
on the turd hats. Yeah, I'll do that before they leave. Overshown may need some preseason snaps, but if the field looks sketchy, I'm pulling the practice. Yeah, in the practice squad. Diggs will be 100% by week 1. Week 5, is that what it is? Oof. Yeah, we're pretty deep at corner, so I'm not overly concerned. We brought back Jordan Lewis. So we got Deron Bland. We always forget about Deron Bland. Osa has a hurt hip, not serious. Yeah, well, that's what I wanted to get to, Vinny. Our second-round pick from last year, Luke Schoonmaker, is out indefinitely. Dude, this dude's killing me. He can't stay. He can't stay healthy. Like, what's going on with Luke Schoonmaker?
Yeah.
He's got a hamstring. I don't know if it's a strain or whatever. And he had off-season shoulder surgery. So he's out of OTAs.
So what about the other tight end that you like? Maybe he'll give him more opportunities.
Well, yeah, we have plenty of tight ends. It's just, again, the second-round picks always come back to get us. I'm not saying he won't be anything. He still can be something. But right now, it ain't happening. If I was Jerry, I'd give him an effing lawnmower and tell him to go cut the grass. Well, he may hurt himself doing that, Dirty Sanchez. I'm watching the Ranger-Philly game. Phillies are winning 6-3.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Curtis Stevens.
You got John Stevens Jr. You got, obviously, Jake the Snake Ferguson. You got Peyton Hendershot. And you got Brevin Spanford, the rookie, the beast that they drafted this year. I don't even think they drafted him. He was a free agent after the draft, but 6'6" beast. Yeah, Vinny, I love Ford. I mean, again, we'll see. He's definitely going to come in and block. I think Schoonmaker might be, if he can't get his act together, he might be
on the streets.
Well, I don't know about cut, but he may be IR'd, short-term IR, like type of deal. He don't do anything anyway, but a crank is, oh God.
Wow.
Bang. No yawning yet. It's way too early for yawning. No yawning. So, electric mower, yeah. I went to Lowe's the other day. I bought, they're having a killer sale on the Ego Weed Whacker. Mm-hmm. I bought me one. I was saving like a shit ton of money, but it still hasn't come in. I'm like, am I getting this?
I need a new Weed Whacker. Mine, so it's
this
okay.
Is but this is the Ego. This is one of those battery packed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
I got Cobalt. I got a lawnmower, the Weed Whacker, and the bush trimmer. I just cut grass last week, man.
Nice. I have somebody cut my grass, but it is what it is. I'm lazy. I think Hendershot will probably be cut. I don't know. I like Peyton Hendershot, but I think he is the odd man out, assuming they're all healthy. But the odds of them all being healthy aren't good.
Yeah,
I got
Glimmerman, I got the electric stuff because I store my lawnmower and stuff in my garage. So it's nice because I can just fold it up. I ain't got to worry about oil and gas going anywhere. I can just store it in there. I don't got to worry about going out getting a shed.
Yeah, definitely.
So
You've got a battery lawn? No, I don't got a battery lawnmower. I have somebody. I have a. My buddy has a lawn service. He cuts my lawn, weed whacks, which I don't understand why his guy's not weed whacking certain things in my yard. It's like that's why I went out and got a weed whacker, and he blows. Pause. He blows my driveway and my back deck and everything for $35. So.
wow, that's good.
So for $35, he does that every 2 weeks. So it's kind of worth it for me, even though I got 3 boys. You think, but whatever. They do a great job. Yeah, it's not that big. It's the normal lot here. It's like 75 by 150. It's like I don't know if it's like quarter acre maybe. But I got the privacy fence out back, so it makes me feel like I'm all by myself.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I got a pole saw and a chainsaw. Works great. A blower for the wife, 80-volt powerful. Yeah, man, I got a blower. I have an Ego blower from Lowe's. That thing's badass.
Yeah, I just went with the wife. We spent like
blows your garage.
$200 worth of flowers. Oh my God, she cleaned the house.
Man loves me. A crippler.
I got all the pots and all this stuff.
Yeah.
I don't do that crap. I helped her though, but
I don't got no big bucks. Slow it down, Vinny. It's my buddy, $35. But he doesn't charge me until the end of the year. And then I said, all right, I got your money, because it's normally like $500 by the end of the year, $525. He just picked it up the other day from last year, so he don't give a shit.
Use a big old tractor, Mark. What size yard you got? You got a field or what?
Mark's a man. My wife loves to watch all videos on YouTube about plants. Nice, Arturo. That's, I'm sure, very exciting for you, my man. I take the wife and God, it's
10 bags of mulch.
Freaking mulch.
Yeah, she fired me from doing mulch this year. She said she wanted to go with the landscaper.
160 acres. Okay. Nice, Mark. That's awesome, brother.
Yeah, she fired me from doing mulch. She said I don't do it as good as they do. I'm like, okay.
I have relatives, Mark, in Texas that have peanut farms. I haven't talked to them in years. Not like we're not talking, but they're like this. They're on my father's side, who was raised in Oklahoma and born in Texas. A lot of their peanuts go to Jif. So, that's why I always buy Jif peanut butter, just support family who doesn't really, they know of me, but we're, So I'm assuring they're all, they're a little nutty, Mark. Good one. But man, yeah. So I have a lot of family. I have a lot of people in my family that are farmers. I just watched 1981 Dallas Cowboys season. Not bad, except, and 1981. So what are we talking? How did we lose that year? I know in 80 we lost to the Eagles in the championship game. We've got Danny White. So 81, what was our demise? Thanks, Coyote. Yeah, we're getting there, buddy. We're getting there. Sorry, I'm a Skippy man. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not getting any money for it. Skippy comes from China, so good luck with it, Vin. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, Dak. Remember the "Here We Go" cadence from Dak Prescott? I know Kid Cowboy's going to like this, and Dak delusional. The famed "Here We Go" cadence with Dak Prescott brought to the offense last year. Well, it was loud and proud once again at practice as he looks to take a confidence he built in 2023 and Mike McCarthy's first year as a play caller into 2024. Despite a lot of noise around Prescott this offseason, he was the same calm and collected presence in commanding practice on Wednesday. So, "Here We Go" ain't going nowhere, at least for 1 year. Well, "Here We Go" might be gone next year, but this year he's here we going, at least until Trey Lance takes over. Mike Zimmer and others have discussed the likely usage, and this is what I talked about before everybody about his defense. Likely the use of three linebackers under his system. Damone Clark, Eric Kendricks, and Maris Leofau were the ones taking the first team reps on Wednesday. DeMarvin Overshown, figures to be a factor in the equation when he was medically cleared when he is medically cleared later this offseason. One thing we're going to be better at, people, is our linebackers. You remember last year, Loyal, how bad our linebackers were?
Yes.
At the end of the
Very
year?
bad. Well, LVE got hurt.
Well,
once LVE left, that was...
Yeah, once LVE got hurt, right? Once he got hurt, Damone Clark was lost. Now, Damone's going to be on the weak side, which I think will help Damone. He don't have to worry about making any calls. It's going to be a lot more easier for Damone Clark this year than it was last year.
Well, he got lit up in Green Bay.
What is going on with the Texans? Their defense, that's like their third error of the game. Jeez. Or the Rangers, I mean. Jeez.
I'm watching the Mavericks.
You are. I'm watching the Phillies game, but yeah, I will switch it when I'm done here. I didn't get it. I didn't think.
It's a damn shame. The Mavericks, they've been to the finals, won the finals. Now they're back in the Western Conference Finals before we even touched the divisional round. Well, we got the divisional round, but got lost.
Dirty Sanchez, LVE has retired. Dude, Vinny, is it not, man? I'm telling you, man. Especially on my days off, I like waking up early in the morning, getting some coffee, and just turning it on YouTube, and I'll watch some old school games. I was watching a lot of times I'll fall asleep and wake up and restart it where I left off. Luka's a beast. As Lance continues to grow and get more comfortable, he has found a pair of receiving weapons that have proved to be consistent for him. Rookie Ryan Flournoy and Jalen Cropper. Remember Jalen Cropper from last year? I think he was from Washington State, I believe. Let me know if I'm wrong, chat, but I believe he was from Washington State. He's a smaller guy, but he's also a big-time kick returner. So I don't know if he's going to find a way on... I don't know if he's going to find a way onto the field. I don't know. Arturo, I am sad that no more Inside the NBA Hey, listen, Arturo, everything's going away, man. ESPN's going away. It is what it is, man.
They're gonna start charging us.
Yep.
That's what it's coming down to. Everybody figures they can make more money that way and have their own, not have to pay anything like WWE Network. They merge with Peacock, so
yeah.
All these streaming services are.
Well, Ryan Flournoy, he's a 25-year-old rookie. He played college for 7 years. Why, you ask? Because of the COVID. He was able to come back for 2 more years. What's up, David Cowboy? How are you? But Ryan Flournoy, he impressed at the combine. But a lot of teams stayed away from him because of his age. He's 25. But
I hear you, Dirty Sanchez.
What
he says, why the hell would I want to pay for ESPN or the other sports networks just so they can lie?
Well, Dirty Sanchez, how I look at it too, and some people like this shit, right? But you could even get, if you love Stephen A., you can get him on YouTube, right? Who the hell wants to not hear anything genuine? Now, I'm not saying all shows. Every once in a while, you could tell you could watch a show and they'll be like analyzing, Dallas or whoever. You could tell that they're really analyzing them. They may not get big views or ratings for those, but I would rather watch that than these guys just yelling at it. Just picking a side and shitting on a team, usually Dallas. It's not entertaining to me. It's all clickbait, BS. The media is one side, it says Glimmerman. Sports and politics and everything pushing a narrative. Glimmerman, that's why I used to watch a lot of Fox News or CNN. I would watch them all. I can't watch it anymore because I don't trust what I'm watching. Does that make any sense? I don't know what's right and what's wrong. It's pretty sad that you got to go to the internet and find out what's lies, what's truths. You'll see a statement or you'll see a video. You go, oh, well, that was all fake, or that. I don't know what to believe. So it's just kind of like, I don't know what to. I just want to stay away. How's that? I just want to stay away from it. So yeah, so Lance is getting a lot of work. So big time work. On the flip side, Mazy Smith looks to be hovering around the same weight that he ended the season in 2023. He was off on the side with Osa Odigizua in street clothes. His upper body he still looks slim when he arrived a year ago. Slimmer than when he arrived a year ago. When asked about his ideal playing weight, McCarthy declined. He's playing 3 technique, people. That's what Mike Zimmer basically told you the other day. So, Loyal, what do you think about Mazy? Ain't going to be playing one. He ain't going to be playing one technique.
We need a true one tech.
Right.
I mean, I don't know why they don't try to do anything in free agency.
Well, I think
why they didn't do anything in the draft.
Yeah, well, they got Carter out of
yeah, but we could have tried to re-sign Jonathan Hankins.
Yeah, they got.
But they
Carter
let him go to Seattle.
Auburn. That's what they got. So
yeah, how good is he though?
We don't know yet, but he's a rookie. So
yeah,
there you go. We could do this. There we go. We could have us in the down here, and they can watch a little bit of OTA action on the screen here. You got some OTA footage. Wait, there you go. There it is. I don't know what I was doing. Here we go. There we go. There's Luke Schoonmaker.
Mm-hmm.
Are you watching it? Are you able to see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
Sam Williams.
Yeah. So it was Michael Gallup. Oh wait, that's not Michael Gallup.
Was that Mazy next to Sam Williams?
Yes.
Okay. He didn't look that big.
No.
He looked like a linebacker.
Look at Span Ford, number 47. He gonna be. I'm telling you, people. Number 1.
Yeah, he looked.
Who took number 1 this year? The receiver, right? Number 1. Yeah, I forget. Who took number 1, people?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think. Who's number 1 now? I want to say it's it's Jalen Tolbert.
Oh, okay.
And 13 is a linebacker now. I want to say it's Damone Clark, maybe. No, I don't know. Who's 13? Do you guys know? Look at Trey Lance. Look at Stout in the pocket. Oh yeah, he's winning the job. Oh no, I'm sorry. Mazy still, he's still a big boy. Zeke looked like he's a little thick. Zeke looks big. Tolbert better show up a year or I'm done with him. Well, this is it for him. This is it for Tolbert. So
yeah, Curtis, I don't know if Sam Williams is going to get the starting job. I keep hearing all these high praises about Nealon.
Ooh, nice cleats.
Nealon might take his job if he's not careful.
All right, we've seen that. There you go. There's some sights and sounds from well, not sounds. I don't want to get copyrighted, but there's some sights of the OTAs. Exciting, exhilarating. Oh, so exhilarating. Looking at
Coyote says Zeke used to be like one of those fluffy creatures from Star Wars. Wicked. The Ewok.
Kind of difficult to make a name for yourself when a guy has been in front of you and you feel, I think Tolbert will be good. Yeah, I like Tolbert. Overshown is 13. I don't like that. Why not make him Agent 0, David Cowboy? Why can't we have him agents? Can we have anything fun? I guess not, eh? What's the score of the Mavs game?
15-8.
Okay.
Minnesota.
Oh, that's not good. A Coyote, that was a good one. Jordan Cleats, Sugar Daddy, that was nice. No fun league. That's exactly right. Well, I think it's this guy's fault. That's why I took his head off. I think it's Rowdy's fault. He's 0. Oh no, he's double 0. Don't worry, his head will be back. I mean, I'll put his head back on. He won't go anywhere. I'm sorry, Rowdy. Zeke will be good for us this year. I would think for what we're going to ask him to do, maybe get, 100, maybe 120 carries, something like that.
I think it's a Muppets' fault. I agree with you, Curtis.
I believe in sports that you have to enjoy it if you want to get better than the rest. Double O negative. Yep, double O negative. Well, we got one drawing coming up. We are $63 towards our next drawing, which would be like another $12. I could do 2 drawings. So if not, we'll pick it up where we left off. But we'll definitely do one before we get out of here. Is there anything else you want to talk about, Loyal? I know people are watching the game. We got a mandatory.
I think we pretty much covered it. I mean, OTAs, it just tells you a little bit. You don't see a lot. It's mainly routes, so it's kind of hard to evaluate until they get pads on.
Yeah. Later in the season, Zeke will be a third down running back to protect Prescott. Yeah, Mark, I'd like him on the goal line. Everybody forgets Zeke last year. Zeke had, I wrote it down, he had 184 carries for 642 yards, 51 receptions for 356 yards. He was decent. He wasn't great, but as part of a rotation, and Mike McCarthy basically came out and said Royce Freeman is better or bigger than he thought he was. I thought Royce played under McCarthy. Apparently not. Apparently I was wrong, and Royce was not drafted by McCarthy. So don't forget, we got, you have Deuce. Deuce didn't get much of a chance last year for the main reason being is that the offensive line was that bad. The Loyal, our offensive line.
Yeah, they blew right past him, and they just couldn't get
he didn't have much time to do much. He killed 60-yard field goals. Have you guys seen that UFL kicker Bates? I have not, Coyote. Deuce use him, period. Yeah. I think we got plenty of backs, people. I know Curtis wants a back, but if everybody just relax, I think we will be fine. We have Rico. I like Rico. We have 5, 6 backs. I think we'll be fine. Do we have that? Mike McCarthy can say all he wants about running the football. He likes to pass. I don't see Deuce getting a chance this year. The best he would be is a water boy. I hope you're wrong, Mark. He's very hard to tackle in the open field, so we shall see. But I don't think we'll necessarily need him, but I think he adds an element. If Hurts doesn't work out, maybe can pick up him as a back. Oh, here we go. I don't think Deuce makes it, but man, he shines in preseason. Glimmer, man, I don't know why everybody thinks he can't make it. Why? Because of last year? Did anybody watch him in college? I know the person who's ecstatic to be blocking for him. That's Cooper Beebe.
Teammates.
Yeah. The Cooper Beebe knows how good he can be. Is he a bell cow? No, he's not big enough to be. He could be a Darren Sproles. Darren Sproles did it. And you know who coached Darren Sproles with the Chargers? Brian Schottenheimer. So, again, last year's team, which is why they did a concerted effort to go offensive line. So, just everybody give him a shot. Give him a chance, everybody. They need to run the ball. The chair of the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. They ran in the past. We had the no run game last year, so maybe we block it. Yeah, that's exactly right. Hey, Tina, can you come do a drawing? My wife's going to do the drawing. So, Rowdy is off the table. Rowdy is going to stay here. I'm going to glue Rowdy back together, and he'll be part of the squad. I'm sorry. Shut the dog up. My dog wants to be on. There you go. Just spin it and then reach in and grab it without looking at the name. Look at the arm. You could be a hand model.
Wait a minute. All right, let's see.
Mark won again. Mark Hutchton. He's the man.
Congratulations.
He's the man. He's the man. He's the man. He's the man. I don't know what you don't already have, Mark, so let me know what you want. No, just one tonight. So, Mark, I got gray hat right now. I got a black hat. If you want to wait for the navy and silver, we can wait on that. And I got a T-shirt. So let me know what you want, my man. I'll wait for Mark's. I got a gray hat and a black hat now. Or you could wait until it'll probably be a week or two when I get my navy hats. It'll be a navy with a big star on the with a big silver star on the side with my initials in it. My logo. It's my other logo. Just randomly pick. So you want me to pick somebody else for you? All right. You got to get up and do it again. Thanks, Mark. Mark's the man, Tina.
Oh, that was nice of him. Is he in there again? Oh, all right, let me spin it here.
Well, Mark, you got about a dozen tickets in there, so she might pull you out again.
I know. That's what I was going to say.
Mix them up good.
I'm trying to.
Come on now. Come on now.
All right, let's see. Oh, wait, I got two. Let's throw one back in.
Oh, no problem, Brad. I don't mind subbing in. I like talking about football.
That says Chuck, doesn't it?
Yeah, Chuck's not here. Chuck, you're a winner, buddy. He's the guy who got me both of the dolls. So I'll reach out to Chuck. Chuck's the winner of this one. I'll see what he wants. Probably want a hat. I can't give him a shirt because I sent him I already sent him one shirt, and he's a big boy, so I don't think I have a shirt big enough. Chuck. Is it like a coincidence that Chuck won, and he's the guy who sent me the voodoo dolls, and on the same night, Rowdy lost his head? I don't know. I think that might be it.
Do you think the voodoo doll maybe put a curse on?
I think the voodoo doll took care of Chuck, man. I definitely think the voodoo doll took care of Chuck. So, yeah, I'm working on getting more stuff, people. But what I'll probably end up doing is going out and getting some Dallas stuff. Maybe I'll grab some Eagles stuff. You know, we'll start doing some signed stuff. We'll give away. Damn, the Rangers just went yard. Damn. But anyway, all right, everybody. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we get out of here? There's not much. This is like the dog days. We are almost an hour in, so that's pretty darn good for not much to talk about.
Well, I'm sure we'll have stuff to talk about as the off season goes on.
In the meantime, go Mavs, right? I'm rooting for the Mavericks. Dallas
I don't really watch
Stars.
basketball, but they're part of Dallas, so
Yeah. I'm rooting for the Dallas Stars, and I'm obviously rooting for the Phillies right now. But it is what it is. Just don't get hurt, right, Vinny? What's the score of the Phillies game right now? It's 10-4 with the solo home run by one of the Texas Rangers. Just hit a solo home run. I want to say Corey Seager, but I'm not positive.
Yeah, hopefully no injuries we have to talk about this offseason. Hopefully it's positive stuff.
As much as I would like to think that, I don't believe that. Hey, Twiz, there you go, buddy. I dropped him. I was gonna give him away. There he is. There he is.
The headless Rowdy.
Ah! So anyway, thanks for coming by, people. I really appreciate the super chats. I'll reach out to Chuck. He is a winner. In the meantime, yeah, I think the voodoo doll definitely did it.
Mystic did it.
Yeah, well, the Mystic. We need to name the Mystics. We need to name this thing's creepy, man. We need to name this thing.
You got another one?
Yes, yeah. Well, yeah. Chuck sent me another one.
Oh crap! Let me see.
Look
Is
at
it
it.
he or she?
I would
Look
say
like a woman. Oh man! Oh wow! He does look creepy. Look at that face paint.
I think I dated her years ago. Last time I saw a mouth like that, I had a hook in it. So, but anyway, all right, everybody. I will talk to everybody tomorrow on my lunchtime chat, 2:30 Eastern time, live from the mail truck. Thank you for coming by. I hope we've had a little fun this last hour. So, I will talk to everybody later. Loyal, any last parting words before I hit the outro?
Have a good night. Enjoy. Have a good Memorial Day weekend. Enjoy that extra day off of work for most of y'all.
I'll talk to everybody tomorrow, but he's telling you, have a good Memorial weekend. Enjoy it. Now, I'm off. Like, Loyal, what's your schedule?
Well, I'm off Monday, but
So
I
you're
got
off
work tomorrow, Friday.
Yeah, but you're off Saturday, Sunday, Monday then.
Yep.
Then I'm off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. My day off Tuesday, so I work Saturday, but I'm still. I'll get done Saturday. That's a 3-day week, baby. So, but all right, everybody. I will talk to everybody tomorrow. All right, peace out. Bye.
Hey, man.
What?
I'm cool. This is me. We're gonna jump on that spaceship and get out of here. Let's go.
No judgment. Shoot.
Get to smash that subscribe button. You know what? I'm gonna give it. I'll give it 4 out of 5 avocados. Korg?
I was raised by avocados.
Oh my God! Just kill me now.
Ho ho ho.
Green Giant.
Hey! We know each other. He's a friend from work.
I think it's going really well. I know. This is literally the first time I took my gun out of the holster. Right.
And that is why we need a triumphant video.
You guys led us to this. Thank you.